So one of the memories I clearly have was the first information session, and that was done in 2005. It seems like such a long time ago, the pace at which Dubai moves and how quickly things change. It seems like a very long time ago when that situation was. And of course, the other thing I remember is being a student coming into this, not knowing what to expect. How would it be, what the workload would be like, how can I balance it with the work I'm going to do? And now that not only have I done the MBA, but I've actually been teaching some of the modules on it, when I think back, and when somebody asks these questions when they're deciding whether to join or not, it's, you know that it can work and you know what you need to do, but you can almost put yourself in their shoes. I need to go back to that time when I was sitting there and thinking about it. Will it work? What do I have to do? What are the restrictions on my time and so on? That was one of the interesting ones. The other things I remember quite clearly when we started doing the workshops, the first one was always a bit, how much self-study do I do? What's it going to be like when I go to the workshop? But the minute I did the first workshop, or even the second, we had 2 of them in a row, it became very, very clear that you can do a lot of preparation, and then that could be 20%, and then you're going to get a huge amount of value in those 3 days. You do a lot of catch-up, all of the stuff you've been reading, you've been preparing for, maybe doing it online. Once you sit there, in the workshop, when you're working in a group on something, a lot of it clicks and comes together. That was a clear memory for me. Wow, okay, these workshops are very important. They make a big difference. I remember taking pictures gradually of the people at the workshop. So the first time there were 22 of us, I think, for the first cohort. So there was a picture of like 22 of us standing somewhere in Knowledge Village. And then with time, and those pictures are sitting somewhere on the wall in the Middle East Center. It's starting getting bigger and bigger, and at some point we did it on the stage in Knowledge Village because that's what could fit all of us. And then eventually, when we started doing some of them in the Emirates Towers, you had to take a very wide angle lens. So it was interesting visually. I have a reminder of how big the classes have grown. That was quite a nice memory as well of how things were back then and how they've moved and grown in the 15 years. Happy 15th anniversary to the Middle East Centre of Manchester Business School and the University of Manchester.